Hi, I'm Nathalie Ibarli. I'm currently in South Korea, Seoul, and currently I'm taking education units for my teacher's boards exam requirements. And my topic for today is about intelligence and the four conceptual approaches. Now, let's just say there is an identical twin. Just call them Tom and Jerry. And they have the same age, they have the same parents, they have the same education and culture. But the question is, who is more intelligent among the two twins? And how do we test or measure intelligence? When can we say that this twin is smarter than the other one? Now, studies and researches have been done to determine and measure intelligence. And researchers and scientists have came up with four conceptual approaches to intelligence, namely psychometric approaches to intelligence, cognitive approaches to intelligence, biological approaches to intelligence, and contextual approach to intelligence. Now, let's deal with the first one, the psychometric approaches to intelligence. According to Charles Spearman, intelligence can be measured by performances on all tests of mental ability. So for him, if you can answer accurately and correctly and quickly all kinds of tests like math tests, abstract reasoning tests, IQ tests, if you get high score in that, then it can be a good measure to your intelligence. And according to this person, Lloyd Thurston, for him, intelligence has 7 primary mental abilities. First is verbal comprehension, vocabulary test, verbal fluency, measured by time-limited test, inductive reasoning, spatial visualization, memory. And if you're good with these 7 factors, then you can, for him, according to Lloyd Thurston, you are an intelligent person. Now, according to Raymond Cotnell in 1971, he has done some studies. He proposed that intelligence has 2 major factors. For him, first is fluid ability, which is the speed and accuracy of abstract reasoning. Second, crystallized ability, accumulated knowledge, and vocabulary. According to Raymond Cotnell, if you have the speed and accuracy of abstract reasoning, and then you have a wealth of accumulated knowledge and vocabulary, then you can be considered as high intelligence. Now, the second approach to intelligence is called cognitive intelligence. According to researchers Nat Nickelneck, Arthur Jensen, Earl Hunt, Herbert Sermon, they have considered both the speed and the accuracy of information processing. So if you can process information quickly and accurately, then for them, that is intelligence. And according to Arthur Jensen, intelligence can be understood of speed, the time it takes to select one answer from among several possibilities. So if you can select the correct answer among several possibilities quickly, then it is considered cognitive intelligence. And then Earl Hunt in 1978 suggested that intelligence can be measured in speed, the speed in which we can retrieve information about words, example, letter names, stored in our long-term memory. And according to Earl Hunt and Mary Landsman in their studies, one thing that makes people more intelligent is that they are better able to time share between two tasks and to perform both effectively. According to them, Earl Hunt and Marsley Landsman, if you can multitask and if you can do both tasks effectively at the same time, then that's intelligence. You can be considered intelligent. So, example, if you can play the piano at the same time, solve mathematical problems, then for them, you are an intelligent person, a person with higher intelligence. And then, so according to studies, findings suggest that higher intelligence may be related to three things. First, encoding information. Second, accessing information. Third, responding more rapidly. So if you can encode information to your brain and then retrieve it, access that information that you have learned, and you can respond rapidly or quickly to situations, then you can be called an intelligent person. For them, this is intelligence. So, for example, if there are two persons who have training in CPR, and then both of them, that was their first time to learn CPR, and then let's just say after like 1 hour after the training, the CPR training, when they go out, they meet a person who needs CPR, and person A was slow in retrieving the information that he has learned just an hour ago, but person B applies what he has learned, is able to retrieve the knowledge that he has learned an hour ago and apply it rapidly, quickly to the situation. Then that person, according to studies, has higher intelligence. Now, according to Lankin and his studies, more intelligent people seem to spend more time planning for and encoding the problems they face, but less time in the other components of task performance. Now, the third aspect of approach to intelligence is biological. Some people believe that intelligence is just a gift. If you have a bigger brain, then if you're born with a bigger brain, then you have higher intelligence. But according to studies, brain size determines intelligence modestly, just slightly. And whether big brain causes high intelligence, or more likely, whether both are caused by other factors, remain unknown. So, whether a big brain determines intelligence is not yet conclusive, or the other, because there might be another factors that contribute intelligence, not just the brain size. And the last approach to intelligence is contextual intelligence. According to contextualists, intelligence cannot be understood outside its real-world context. People in different cultures may have quite different idea of what it means to be smart. So in Africa, if you are able to identify herbs and plants that can fight infections, then you are smart. But in America, maybe it doesn't really matter. Even if you can't identify plants and herbs to fight diseases or infections, it doesn't really matter. And intelligence can also be determined by context. So example, in In Brazil, children who were born out of poor family, they're very good at selling. They're very good at using math, addition and subtraction in selling stuff on the street. But when they are at the classroom, they're bad at math. So sometimes intelligence can be determined by context. That's why Howard Gardner came up with this theory of multiple intelligence. Some people are not intelligent at musical, but they are smart at athletics. Some people are good at language, but they are not good at farming. Some people are smart at philosophy, but they're not good at engineering or math. Because for him, intelligence is multiple. It's different kinds of intelligence. Now, King David in the book of Psalms, he says he realized the wonder and the beauty of God's creation. He said, I praise you, God, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. David knows that God created the brain, his body, and one of that is his brain that has power, which is wonderfully made. With our brain, we can invent things. With our brain, we can help other people. With our brain, we can do many things. And with our brain which has been blessed by God or created by God, we can choose hope over despair. With our brain, we can choose engagement over apathy. And with our brain, every day we can choose kindness over indifference, positivity over negativity, and love over hate. Thank you for watching my video.